What advice did you follow that everyone swore would ruin your life? When I was 19, my uncle gave me advice so backwards that my own father told me to ignore it. He put down his coffee, looked at me, and said, "Don't chase a job that sounds impressive. Learn to fix the one thing rich people can't live without and are too proud to touch." The whole table went quiet. I was about to start college for finance, the smart path, the one that made relatives nod approvingly. And here was my uncle telling me to throw it away for grease under my fingernails. My uncle had spent 30 years as an elevator mechanic. He wasn't flashy, he drove a dented truck and wore the same 3 flannels on rotation, but he'd paid off his house by 40, taken my aunt to Italy twice, and never once lost sleep over money. He told me, everybody wants the office. Nobody wants to be the guy they call at 2 a.m. when the office won't run. Be the guy they can't replace. I laughed it off. What did a man who rode elevators for a living know about ambition? Still, the words stuck. My best friend Cole was already interning at a downtown investment firm, posting photos in a suit from the 34th floor of a glass tower, captioning them, "The Grind." Everyone in our group treated him like he'd already won. Meanwhile, I kept thinking about my uncle's dented truck and his paid-off house. A few months into freshman year, I did something everyone called insane. I dropped out and enrolled in a trade apprenticeship instead. My friends thought I'd lost it. Cole actually laughed in my face at a party and said, "You're gonna spend your life smelling like a machine room while I'm signing deals." Another friend told me I was wasting the one shot I had. My mom cried. My dad barely spoke to me for a month, convinced I'd thrown my future away to fix buttons in a hallway. The apprenticeship was brutal and unglamorous. 4 years of crawling through greasy pits, learning hydraulics, memorizing safety codes, getting yelled at by veterans who were testing whether I'd quit. I earned while I learned. No tuition, no debt, a paycheck from month 1. But I'd tell people I was an apprentice and watch their eyes glaze over. Nobody brags about elevators at a reunion. Meanwhile, Cole's Instagram looked like a movie. Rooftop bars, a leased BMW, a girlfriend who modeled. I'd come home covered in grime, scroll through his life, and feel like my uncle had sold me a lie. Then reality started to turn. By my 3rd year, the licensed mechanics in my city were retiring faster than anyone could replace them, and the ones left could name their price. I got my license, and within a year I was out earning almost every college friend I had. Over time, pushing me past 6 figures, full benefits, and a pension nobody my age has even heard of. The calls never stopped. Every new high-rise, every hospital, every mall needed someone who actually knew how to keep people moving. I bought a small house at 25. No student loans, no credit card debt. I put the down payment on it with money I'd saved while my friends were still paying off degrees that never landed them the jobs they were promised. Meanwhile, the grind caught up with Cole. His firm did layoffs, and his whole junior floor got cut. The same 34th floor he used to photograph. He bounced between 3 companies in 2 years, each shakier than the last. The suits getting cheaper, the captions getting quieter. Last spring, my company won the service contract for a downtown office tower, and I was assigned to it. My 2nd week there, an emergency call came in. A stalled car between floors, someone trapped inside, building management furious. I grabbed my tools and rode up. When I finally got the doors open, the man who'd been stuck for 20 minutes, sweating through a suit that didn't quite fit anymore, was Cole. He looked at my uniform, then at my face, and I watched the recognition land. He didn't laugh this time. He just said quietly, "You're the guy they called?" I nodded, reset the controller, and had him moving again in 10 minutes. Down in the lobby, he tried to make small talk, asking how I'd gotten into all this. I told him the truth. My uncle gave me some advice everyone thought was stupid. Then my radio crackled with the next call, and I walked off, leaving him alone on the marble floor, still holding the coffee he never got to finish upstairs.